How's it going, Titans, and welcome to part 2 of the instructions for your Titans and what's going to be required for your submissions. So in this video we're going to be talking about poses and what poses we're going to need for your characters to be in order to make the tournament a little bit more engaging and more appealing, so that way we can create videos, we can create character cards, and all sorts of amazing things. So let's dive right into it. So the first pose you're going to need to put your character in is a neutral pose. So this is any kind of stance that you want to put them in, whether it be with their arms crossed or maybe holding their weapon in a non-attacking way, or maybe just having them just, kneel down on one leg, just looking cool. So whatever cool pose you want to put your character in, this is where you want to use it. So next up we have your attack pose. So this is the position you want to put them in when they're just about to attack or they've just attacked. So in my case I used a ranged weapon. So this is the position that I put them in. I want to make sure that you know that to put them on a side position, so that way we can see your full character from the side. And this is whether it's a melee weapon, ranged weapon, or your fist. Next up is your defensive position. So now you want to either place them like I did here in a dodge position, because my character is fairly agile and they don't have a shield or anything, so they're not blocking, so they would be dodging. Now if you have someone with a melee weapon or a shield, you could put them in a blocking position as opposed to a dodge. Or if you want to do both, you can do both of those, but make sure you have two pictures for each one of the poses you want to put them in. Now if you want your character to surrender, you want to put them in this pose, on their knees with their hands up, and preferably on a side pose. You can make it a frontal picture as well, that works as well, or from behind, that works as well, but just make sure they're kneeling down with their hands up. Now keep in mind that even though they do surrender, they may still be killed if the person that you're fighting just decides to kill you regardless of whether you surrender or not. Which now brings us to our next pose, your death pose. Now again, I want it to be a side picture. Most images I want to be from the side, because then it's easier to see your full character. And this position you can either put them lying down on their back or lying on their stomach, or you can have them sitting down with their head between their legs, like their heads pointing down, just so that they look defeated or they look like they got killed in that position. So this is the death pose. And finally we have our victory pose. This is the position you want to put them in, whether it's one hand up or both hands up or holding up their weapon. This is your victory pose. So here is where you want to make your character look like they're having a whole lot of fun because they just won their particular round, and it takes them on to the next portion of the tournament. Not all of us are graphic designers or know how to use software very well, so if you're using your cell phone to take pictures, here's an app you can add to your phone that allows you to get rid of backgrounds absolutely free. And all you gotta do is click, 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 and you're pretty much done. Save that to your phone, and then when you're ready, send that over to me. I'll show you how to do that as well. So you finally got your figure in the position that you want them in. So what you do is you pull out your cell phone and you snap a picture. Once you snap a picture, look for the application Photo Room if you've added it to your phone, and you should be greeted with this screen. Now once you're on this screen, it may not look quite like this. If it doesn't look like this, click on the gallery button at the bottom of the screen there, and it should open up your gallery. Choose a picture that you want and then choose transparency from the top right here. And once you've done that, you should be greeted with this next feature. And then once it does that, all you have to do is click on export and then click on the little download option, and then you're done. Click on the done button at the top and then start all over again. Okay, we've made it to the last leg of the race. All you have to do now is open up your messages in Instagram, click on my icon, and then all you have to do is click on the photo selection icon, which is down at the bottom of the screen right here, and then choose all the photos that you want to submit for this particular message, because you're ready to go with all your awesome photos. And then all you have to do after that is just click on the send button, which is this little icon right here. And then once you've done that, it'll put them all into the message and send it all along. And that's it. You're done. We've made it. So awesome. Well, pirates, until next time, take care.